What's up? You got Dana here, and Lotta versus Brixx dropped officially on YouTube a couple of days ago. It was actually on Rap Grid for pay-per-view for a couple of weeks. I gotta say that this battle is definitely a classic, top 3 for 2013. The bars were there. Both of them were in rare form as far as wordplay and concepts go. I feel like they both did well in the rebuttal department. I liked that there was this energy of animosity between them. I just loved how this whole battle came together overall. This battle poses the question, you know, what do you like? Who said the bars better, or who had the better bars? And for me, I think that Lotta said the bars better. However, I feel like Brixx had the better bars. I'm gonna go ahead and try to elaborate, so rock with me on this. I can't really give you a bar for bar review. There is far too much here to review this bar for bar. One thing that I can say is there were gems through all 3 rounds. There really wasn't much left up for filler or throwaway. What I can say is there were instances in a lot of Lott's rounds where he had to say things in order to make things connect. I don't always feel like that's filler. I just feel like, you know, you have to get to what the crowd is there for, the punches and, you know, the name flips and things of that nature. Brixx went first, and I have to say off the bat, I thought his shape scheme was dope. The getting your dental plan for a riding crown I thought was dope. The pocket dial line to me was funny. I loved the wordplay on Brixx's bars about him and Lot both being ghostwriters. I loved the way that he attacked that angle, and I'm glad that it wasn't just him going the personal route. Like, I appreciated the fact that those bars were, you know, written, you know, to include that wordplay. The Ike Turner Kwani line I thought was hilarious. The fishing and the vision line was cold to me, and of course his Sonic the Hedgehog line was cold, like one of the best lines of the year personally. Overall, Brixx had a strong first round. I didn't feel like he let up at all that round. We get into Lott's first. I liked the Randy Sanders. We get into Lott's first round, and I really enjoyed the Randy Savage line. You know, you got a body with no arms, see pure mannequin. The Frank Lucas American Gangster line to me was amazing. Personally, I felt like the white supremacist clique line was a reach, just because wherever them bullets swastika brotherhood, now that Aryan, I mean, I get Aryan, I get brotherhood, but the swastika to me was a reach, just for me personally. If you dug it, cool, that's nice, but this is my review, remember that. The George Zimmerman line, I didn't care for that. I didn't feel like it had anything to do with what it had led to, like the connection to get to George Zimmerman. I didn't see the connection there, so I kind of felt like that was a reach. The Drake and Josh wordplay and the flips there, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was clever. And then, like, past that, Lot devoted the rest of his round pretty much to explaining himself on the whole ghostwriting situation. One thing that I can say is there was wordplay in there. The one line that was clever wordplay but kind of just lets you know how petty guys can be is the fact that he said, you know, if that so-called writer was talking text, she would know damn well after that I crashed that V. And it's kind of like you're justifying you writing bars for her by saying, well, I got the fuck, so, you know what I'm saying, it ain't all bad. And I'm kind of just like, huh? That's like my whole feeling on that. Personally, I feel like the way that he wrote, you know what I'm saying, I guess if you want to call it rebuttaling, but everybody knew Brixx was going to bring that up. But I mean, overall, that section of the round was clever, but like I said, had nothing to do with Brixx. You spent way too much time on it personally. I can respect that he has bars and everything, but you snitched. Like, you know, let's call a spade. You snitched, and you was pretty much behind like this big hip-hop conspiracy of battle rap. Like, this thing blew up way more than it probably should have, personally. I can respect the fact that he mentioned that in the midst of all of that ghostwriting, he still had time to write for 106 and all of these other things. And yeah, you are a genius, but you a genius to snitches. I'm not really sure how your relationships are going to go in the long run as far as you still ghosting, but hey, you know, some people don't learn. We get into Brixx. After those first 2 rounds, I gotta say that I definitely gave this first to Brixx. I just felt like, yeah, it was a matter of Brixx having the better bars. Delivery and presence and performance, I felt like Lotta had it, and I felt like I definitely give round 1 to Brixx. I felt like who said the bars better? Lotta. Who had the better bars? Brixx. And there was way more there on a bar for bar, just I got dope shit from Brixx to me than from Lotta. And like I said, Lotta devoted entirely too much time to the ghostwriting shit. We get into Brixx's second round. The setup with the punch that I think you too fake to make a counterfeit with bars was hilarious, and I thought it was a great rebuttal. The elbow jabs, I liked. You know, all body bags ain't official unless Swave cosign. I thought that was funny. Drop that chop on LZ like a helipad. I thought was clever. The Queen of the Ring, fucking with that Miss Hustle, that wordplay there, I liked and I thought was clever. The social network scheme that he had was cold. And ending it with that crazy dementia line was dope as well. The caption subtitles line to Sue Surf to me was hilarious. Lot talking during that round for me was a bit extra. I don't count it for or against him at all. Honestly, I feel like it just added, you know, that air of genuine animosity between them. So I didn't feel a way about it at all. It didn't really halt the battle. They didn't, you know what I'm saying, touch each other, disrespect each other, nothing crazy. It lasted like 10 seconds. The battle kept going. It is what it is. You know, testosterone. You know how y'all niggas do. You gotta fucking swing your dick around and play the, you know, my dick is bigger than yours game whenever somebody tests your gangster. So I get it. You gonna catch every dot like a sing-along. All those lines about him being a singer, we've heard that angle before, but I did think that those bars were really clever. That was a pretty strong round. It wasn't as strong as Brixx's first, but I did enjoy that round. That second, my focus is to zoom in when you pose. We get into Lot's second round, and I like the whole my focus is to zoom in when you... My focus is to zoom in when you pose to get that still shot. I thought that line was cold. Lotta also had a really dope sonic line in that round, and the setup there was great to get to that. The whole thing with Sue Surf putting his chin on Brixx's, you know, face and everything, I thought that was funny. The Can Pop's Mountain Dew line was all of that was to me. Anybody could have put that together. Sorry, that's just how I feel. Where You Want It At, like I'm moving shit in the house for you, I thought was funny. If I didn't give you this opportunity, you wouldn't have shit to do. All those lines around there, those personals had to sting a bit. The way that Lotta performed them really added, you know, a quality there that just made you believe in what he was saying and just made it that much colder. So I did appreciate all of that. Even if it wasn't the most lyrical, I did appreciate that. Those smack personals, like I said, they were delivered crazy. I thought the cavity search line was pause worthy, but it was still clever. All the scheming came from Chillin' with Jazz. I like that line. The Lego Brixx line and the setup prior to that line was cold. I can't deny how dope that was. Quicker than a parent picking up their kid for acting up in the store. Really? Like, huh? For real? Okay. Then the whole getting punched. Then the whole getting punked by everyone and still trying to be gangsta. I thought that line was a dope ending. We get into Brixx's third, and the third was kind of meh too. The African argument was some whack shit to me. The turn your daughter's pigtails and the straight bacon was some whack shit to me. I did enjoy his lot name flips in this third, and I did enjoy the lollygag line a lot. As far as Lot had a lot of name flips in his third as well. The poke a hole in your top like Juicy Juice line was whack to me. The give it up like you robbing a bank line was cold. I dug that. And the whole, you know, watch the Sue Surf battle, you got that. Ass whoop was funny to me. If I had to sum up this whole battle, I would definitely give this battle edging it just barely to Brixx. And like I said, what it came down to for me personally was not who said the bars better, but who had the better bars. And in my mind, I feel like bar to bar, if we were to score this battle, who had more points, I feel like if we're scoring it based on the bars, then yeah, Brixx definitely had way more in this battle. I felt like he didn't have a lot of throwaways, and I felt like Lot had a lot of throwaways in this battle. There were a lot of things that didn't necessarily have me scratching my head, but had me thinking like, that's sort of basic. Like, it's not, there wasn't much to that. When I first watched the battle, I'd given it to Lotta, but I feel like my sentiment was based on the fact that Lot was so confrontational. He was in Brixx's face for a lot of his rounds, and he made it a point to be super aggressive, and that kind of stuff can make whack shit sound good. And I'm not saying that, you know, he had a lot of whack shit or anything, but there were some lines that the crowd went crazy for that I was like, that ain't really all that. If you haven't seen the battle though, as always, I will leave a link for it down in the comment section below. Go and check it out. Right now it's only at 12,754 views. This battle deserves way more than that. It is a classic. People keep bitching about the fact that there are no good battles coming out, but y'all are busy dick riding the big leagues instead of watching the smaller leagues. There are classics coming out like all the damn time. Go and watch some other leagues. Like, don't just dick ride one league. If you love battle rap, you shouldn't care if it's names battling. You should be more concerned with, you know what I'm saying, the performances, and also just being able to get up on some new talent. So yeah, like I said, it was on iBattle. I will leave a link. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.